Good morning, it's Dr. Jason W. Morrison, Theologist, 7:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New South Wales, Australia, and we're going to do our proverb. Now, I tried to do this proverb the other day and it went all skew-if because I went off into a theological disperse, but we'll stick with our usual way that we do it, pattern and system in which we do it, and we're going to start with the New International Version. I just want to make this a little bit bigger for the viewers to see, and we'll start with the New International Version. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 20. Deceit is in the hearts of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. The New Living Translation. Deceit fills hearts that are plotting evil. Joy fills hearts that are planning peace. So on the other hand, deceit always aims towards evil, right? But joy, right joy, fills the heart that is planning peace. So joy is based on peace. Evil's based on deceit. Now evil's going to end up in sorrow, isn't it? But joy and peace seem to be and are aligned, joined, intertwined. What's this say over here? The Study Bible. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only for a moment. Deceit is in the hearts of those who devise evil, but the counselors of peace have joy. No harm befalls the righteous, but the wicked are filled with trouble. Wow. Now righteousness there is directly connected to peace, which brings joy. So righteousness usually, not always, can end up going pretty bad righteousness as well, but it's directly connected to peace, which inevitably leads to joy. English Standard Version. Deceit is in the heart of those who devise evil, but those who plan peace have joy. One of the paradoxes here is, or contradictions or opposites, should I say opposites between these two, is evil's inevitably going to lead to sorrow. I think that's going to be brought out no matter how we try and read this. The Berean Study Bible. Deceit is in the hearts of those who devise evil, but counselors of peace have joy. Again, there's counselors that are going to go for deceit in their hearts and devise evil. And there's counselors that are going to aim for peace and have joy. Now, we've got some commentaries here. Which one will I choose? I'm just going to go randomly. We'll go with Gray's Concise Commentary. We'll just see what happens. He's got us to Proverbs chapter... No, he hasn't got anything in his on that. What about the Cambridge Bible Commentary? Let's see what that says. We'll go down to Proverbs verse 12, chapter 12, verse 20. Sorry, because I haven't done this before. He's not going to comment on that either. So we'll go, hang on, bear with me, viewers. This is how you study. I'm just trying to show you how to study, that's all. Okay, we're back. Let's go with, say, the Matthew Henry. Or Matthew Poole. Let's go with Matthew Poole, see if he comes up with anything out of Proverbs and verse 20. He might by the look of this. Let's see. Let's go down. Okay. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to counsels of peace is joy. Deceit, either towards others whom they design to deceive and then to destroy, whilst good counselors bring safety and joy to others, or rather to themselves. So the sense of the verse is, those whose hearts devise mischief against others shall be deceived in their hopes, and bring that trouble upon themselves, which they design against others. But they who by good counsels labour to promote the peace and happiness of others shall reap the comfort and benefit of it to themselves. Isn't that wonderful, hey? This is how you study. Don't be afraid of resources. You've got a good, healthy mind. You've got the ability to be able to navigate good from evil. just don't be frightened to research things. Just bear with me for one moment, viewers, please. New American Standard. Who's enjoying this? Oh, I love this, getting my teeth into the Bible. New American Standard Bible. Deceit is in the heart of those who devise evil, but counselors of peace have joy. Now, 2 Chronicles chapter 22 and verse 4. And he did evil in the sight of... Let's go there. I think I've got this ready in the back. No, I haven't. So we'll go to 2 Chronicles. Did I have it? I thought I had it up, but I haven't. So we'll go in here and we'll go to 2 Chronicles. 2 Chron, chapter 22. Let's have a look at it. We'll use the Bible Gateway, NIV. Who cares? Look, we have the ability to research. Okay, we're not brain dead people. Isaiah, king of Judah. Just let me double check I'm on the right thing here. From our proverb. Where is our proverb? There. We want 22. That's right. So we're on the right track. Let's go back. And the people of Jerusalem made Ahaziah, Jehoram's youngest son, king in his place. Since the raiders who came with the Arabs came into the camp, had killed all other sons, so Uzziah, son of Jehoram, king of Judah, began to reign. Now, was he able to reign? Had he been trained properly to reign? Let's find out. Uzziah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 1 year. His mother's name was Athaliah, a granddaughter of Omri. He too followed the ways of the house of Ahab, for his mother encouraged him to act wickedly. Now, this isn't just something that happens randomly. Now, I've gone off here where I had a story. I don't know if I've held on to it. I think I've lost it. Oh gosh, should I get... What I had a story on was a mother that encouraged her son to become a woman. Now I'm going to try and find it, viewers. Give me 1 minute because it's very important to what's happening here. Now I've found the story here in the Daily Mail. Mum helped her son to become a girl, but then he changed his mind. Now I'm sure this is an Australian story. I can't fully remember, but we're gonna watch this, viewers, and then we'll come back to our biblical teaching on the Proverbs. Let's just see what we get here. Hang on.
Take those hormones in the state. This Aussie mum helped her 12-year-old son to become a girl.
This is true.
He would dress up in girls' clothes, and at one stage he did say to me that could he be taken to the doctor to be made into a girl.
Now, the mother looks all innocent and all the rest of it, doesn't she? And she went along with the son, but where was the wisdom in this? I'm sure she's being supportive and this happens all over the world, but was she truly seeing the real identity of a child? Let's see if I can keep it going. Oh no, what have I done? Bear with me for a minute.
Everything about you, you just see any girl and you say, I'd kill to be like that.
They changed his body. Patrick takes estrogen that had been...
Oh gosh, sorry.
That's
prescribed
right.
for you.
He was on a pathway to create a life for himself as a female.
I felt like I was on the right track to becoming a girl.
No, the unthinkable.
He looked me in the eye and said, I'm just not sure that I am a girl.
You changed your mind, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Is it too late to take it all back? Your boy's got breasts. That's Sunday on 60 Minutes.
Wow, okay, so we'll leave that there. Let's go back to our Proverbs. Can we find our way back? Sorry, viewers. I'm just trying to show you that, look, sometimes mums are so interfering, they don't know what's going on inside their children. Oh, gosh, honestly. So, Uzziah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 1 year. His mother's name was Athaliah, a granddaughter of Omri. He too followed the ways of the house of Ahab, for his mother encouraged him to act wickedly. Now, it may look good on the surface, this motherly counsel and these mothers that idolize their children to the point where they're not navigating their little hearts and minds properly. It's done in the name of religion. What about these parents that are going to the hospital through a trauma with their children, the Jehovah Witness parents, and they're letting these children die through lack of blood transfusion, through medical help? It's an act of evil. If a child puts his hand up and goes, I don't want the blood transfusion, it's a voluntary choice, fine. But it's still an evil act because it's based on deceit. He did evils in the eyes of the Lord, as the house of Ahab had done. For after his father's death they became his advisors to his undoing. We can, if we're not careful, bring people undone. Because where's our proverb? Where'd it go there? Because deceit is in the hearts of those who devise evil. We can't change that, and we all suffer from this. We've got to, on a daily basis, be aware of where our heart's going. This guy took on... Now, isn't this a classic example of leaders? You've got to be aware of these leaders. Because they led the father to his death, they became the son's advisors, and were his undoing. And the mother was in the middle of it all. He also followed their counsel when he went with Joram, the son of Ahab, king of Israel, to war against Hazael, king of Amram, at Ramoth Gilead. The Arameans wounded Joram, so he returned to Jezreel to recover from the wounds they had inflicted on him at Ramoth in his battle with Hazael, king of Aram. Now he's been misguided, right? Why? This is what we're talking about. Deceit is in the hearts of those who devise evil. Maybe these advisors didn't want him to be king. Oh, look, this is what happened when Rutherford took over the Watchtower. There were people, they were having a meeting with Judge Rutherford, and they were not agreeing with what he was saying. He rang up the police and got them hauled off. It was a coup. Rutherford ran a coup to get that organisation, and he pulled it off. And then he set himself up in that house, Beth Sharam or whatever it was, where Moses and that was supposed to turn up, which was all deceit and lies. Oh, gosh. Oh, look at this bloke. He's in all sorts of trouble. He's just been wounded in battle. And Azahiah, the son of Joram, king of Judah, went down to Jezreel to see Joram, the son of Ahab, because he had been wounded. Through Azahiah's visit to Joram, God brought about Azahiah's downfall. When Azahiah arrived, he went out with Joram to meet Jehu, son of Nimshi, whom the Lord had anointed to destroy the house of Ahab. While Jehu was executing judgment on the house of Ahab, he found the officials of Judah and the sons of Azahiah's relatives who had been attending Azahiah, and he killed them. He then went in search of Azahiah, and his men captured him while he was hiding in Samaria. He was brought to Jehu and put to death. They buried him, for they said, he was son of Jehoshaphat, who sought the Lord with all his heart. So there was no one in the house of Azahiah powerful enough to retain the kingdom. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Deceit is in the heart of those who devise evil. Who is leading you? What is your mind up to there right now? Are you a counselor of peace and headed for joy? Or is deceit in your heart and are you devising evil and heading for destruction? We've got to ask ourselves this on a daily basis. This is what the Bible's for. An evil mind is deceitful, but gentle thoughts bring happiness. Proverbs 26:4 is Proverbs 12:21 is a cross-reference, viewers. No harm befalls the righteous, but the wicked are filled with trouble. A hateful man disguises himself with his speech. So underneath, he's up to no good, but his speech isn't reflecting that. These are the things, see, superficialness, you have to get down under the surface to protect yourself, but he lays up deceit in his heart. Good News Translation, those who plan evil are in for a rude surprise. Oh, I love that. But those who work for good will find happiness. Holman Christian Standard Bible. Deceit is in the hearts of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. Proverbs 12:12. The wicked desires the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous, something or other, yields fruit, I think it says. The Net Bible. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. And I think we've got the point. Let's do God's word translation. Deceit is in the hearts of those who plan evil, but joy belongs to those who advise peace. This is Dr. Jason W. Morrison with your proverb for today. It's now 8 a.m., the 13th of August 2018. Signing off. Bye for now. Yeah, Dr. Jason Morrison, theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like. Maybe even comment. If you watch it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.